What is up? Live up in the bitch. First thing I read this morning is some white boy shit right there. That's some honky shit right there, Cameron Sharp. I just had someone cancel their DoorDash order right after I picked it up, so I guess I made $9 in free avocado toast. Avocado? That's some Caucasian shit right there. Avocado toast. Did I got me some avocado toast, man. Got me some OJ. I'm ready to go, bro. That's some real Caucasian crap right there, homie. Anyways, good morning. Good Sunday morning from the Church of Pimpmunk. We congregate. Hell, and several people in here went live and they left. What the fuck? Y'all were waiting for me. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. This morning, come hang with me. Come hang with me. Come hang with me. So what's up, peoples? Smell good. Squirtle will smell good in the room. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What we got going on today? I don't even know. What's in the news? Pink, the singer Pink wants to buy a Tom Boyle deck skateboard. Yeah. Fupa is trending. Oh, apparently it's about Donald Trump's fupa. I don't care about the fupa. I'm okay with the fupa. I mean, not with Donald Trump's fupa, but with other female fupas, I'm okay with them. The Falcons just gave away Julio Jones for nothing. Yeah, but they've been trying to, for some reason, they wanted to get rid of Julio Jones, which I don't understand because Julio Jones is a good player. I don't know why they wanted to trade him so much. I mean, he does got a bit of an attitude. Let's get it right. Julio Jones got a bit of an attitude, but most of these football players have attitudes. Right? Most of them cocky little fuckers, man. So, I don't know. And tonight's the big fight. Big fight, man. But tonight, Logan Paul fights Floyd Mayweather. So, and this is like I said the other day. This will be the first time in my life I have cheered for Floyd Mayweather. That I have actually rooted for Floyd Mayweather. I'm actually wanting Floyd Mayweather to win, and that's very rare. But I hope he beats the goddamn wheels off Logan Paul. What's going to be crappy, though, is Logan Paul will get a lucky punch and knock him out. I hope that don't happen, but it might very well just happen. What you doing there? Fuck you doing?
Close.
Until you enter my room. Little bitch ass. Do what?
I didn't enter your room. There's your closet.
I will beat the goddamn hell out you. No such thing as a lucky punch. Bullshit! There ain't no such thing as a lucky punch. Fuck out of here, Tommy. What the hell you talking about?
Get the fuck out.
And damn sure is some lucky punches. Just saw it. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, look, Titans got a good thing there. Julio Jones does have an attitude, but Julio Jones can play the fuck out of some ball. That's facts, right? It's facts. Julio Jones can play. Box Golden Gloves for 8 years, was the champion, maybe a lucky last year. I don't know. You don't trade the best player on your team. No, traditionally you don't do that. He must have really pissed off some upper management. That's the only thing I can see is Jones pissed off some people. It don't make sense to me. Yeah, they should have made room for the cap, though. I mean, you got a player like Julio. I mean, you don't want... Nah, that's horse shit, right, dude? You can... I mean, they got ways of... Yeah. They could have... I'd have dropped some other players. You don't drop Julio fucking Jones, man. I don't know. It's just weird to me. I believe I'd be, like, making room for the cap. I mean, I think there was definitely other players on that team that you could get rid of and not miss, right? Julio Jones, you're going to miss. So I think there's deeper issues there. Has to be. Yeah, I agree, but that is the shit sandwich they fed us. Yeah, there has to be something else there because, yeah, it's just not. But oh well. Everybody thought Aaron Rodgers was going to leave. I tell you what, I don't want that to happen. I was getting sick about this situation. No, I ain't. Rogers is smart. He's doing that shit to get that money, and I don't blame him. But now, if he leaves, he leaves. If he does, I'll hate the situation, but I'm still a Packers fan through and through. So now I think he's using it as a bargaining chip, Tommy. But he might buy. I honestly think he's using it as a bargaining chip, though. No, it's money. It's money. I think it's money. But I mean, yeah, he felt disrespected, and he was kind of disrespected. But now here's the only thing about that situation. Yes, they did recruit a quarterback, right? Jordan Love, whatever his name is. However, that's the same thing they did to Brett with Aaron Rodgers. The exact same shit. They've always done that, and they did it with him. So I mean, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise that they did that. It's shitty, but it's not a surprise. Now, Brad didn't leave for several years, though. Several years after Aaron was recruited, like 4 or 5 years, I do believe. And Brad didn't like the new coach. What's his name? I can't remember his name. I'll forget names. Now, Aaron originally had issues with the head coach, but I think they kind of got that resolved. But now, I will say this. I think Love may be a good quarterback. So if Aaron does leave, we may have a good fit. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I hate to see Aaron Rodgers leave. He's my quarterback, right? I love the guy. He's awesome. He's an amazing quarterback. I personally think he's on like the levels of Tom Brady and Peyton Manning in him. But what can I do? If he leaves, he leaves. He's gone. I can't help it. Y'all better tread lightning up in there. We doing packet talk. I will cut y'all. I'm just saying. He only had Super Bowls over Rodgers. Well, Super Bowls is a pretty big thing, bro. But it isn't the only thing that makes you a great quarterback, of course. I mean, one of the greatest quarterbacks there was never won a Super Bowl. One can arguably be considered in many top 5s or 10s, and that's Dan Marino. Never won a Super Bowl. I mean, so that doesn't necessarily mean, and there's quarterbacks out there that don't mean shit to nobody that's won Super Bowls. So. Well, that's happened several times. I mean, even though as much as I love Peyton Manning's last year winning the Super Bowl, right? He didn't do shit. That was the defense of Denver Broncos, right? Denver had an amazing defense. They won the Super Bowl. But people always say, Peyton went out of, Super Bowl champ. He did go out of Super Bowl champ, but he really didn't do much that year. So I treat you too, Adrian. But now look, I don't like Tom Brady personally. He pisses me off. He irritates me. But you can't deny the man's ability. I mean, goddamn, he's good. I agree, Halcyon. Archie Manning would have been a Super Bowl champion if he was on other teams. I agree. Now, see, I disagree with that statement, Tommy. I don't think Eli was an average quarterback. I think Eli was a very, very talented quarterback. Now, is he on the level as his brother? Well, fuck no. I mean, no. I think he was a great quarterback, though. A good quarterback. I don't know about great. A good quarterback. A really good quarterback. I mean, Eli had moments of greatness. So, I mean, and in college, he was a fucking boss. I mean, he played Ole Miss, right? And that's my school. That's my college. He was a fucking boss in college. I mean, he was the shit. Exactly, Galen. See, now Galen got that one right. Eli is an ultimate. He's a clutch quarterback. But his offense didn't push the QB position. Yeah, and in the last several years, he never had a line. He never had a line to protect him. His line was fucking weak, dude. Dude, Eli was pretty damn good, though. I mean, come on now. And you got to admit, in the Super Bowls, he played phenomenal. He was superior, and he played against the fucking Patriots in both Super Bowls. So I mean, pretty damn good. But now, I'm not going to say he's like, ultimate greatness or anything. Nothing like I'm not going to say that. In college, he was fucking phenomenal. I mean, he was a phenomenal college quarterback. About as good as you could get. Broke every record. Every fucking record. I mean, he was as good as you could get in college. Which sometimes college greatness doesn't roll over into pro greatness. I'll agree with that. I mean, look at Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow was a phenomenal fucking QB in college. Not so great in the pros. But now Tim Tebow wasn't on Eli's level in the pro either. So there you go. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't. How did Michael Strahan do huge favors for Eli? Michael Strahan played defense. I personally think. What? Okay, this is fitting. I personally think that if you gave me a choice, right, you lined them all up and said, okay, here's Tom Brady, here's Peyton Manning, here's Brett Favre, here's Aaron Rodgers. Who would you pick for your team? I'm going with Brett Favre every damn day. I'm sorry, but I am. Because Brett Favre was an all-around ball player. That motherfucker, if somebody got an interception, he'd tackle him. Brett Favre was just a gritty, football man. That's a football player right there. Yeah, that's another mistake the Falcons made back in the day, was getting rid of Brett. Anyways, I'm sure some of the people in the chat, if I got any, what the hell's going on here? Okay. Don't want me to keep talking sporty ball. Or you don't know fuck football. Sit your little ass down. And by the way, Galen, Origin never did pay the clock last night. You put him on the clock, he never did pay it. I'm just saying. I agree that Marino had one of the quickest releases ever. I agree. I'm gonna tell you who I used to like to watch play. Just like watching him play. And I think he's very underrated as a QB. And that was Warren Moon. I love to watch Warren Moon play. I thought Warren Moon he played pretty, in my opinion. He had a pretty pass. I just like watching him play. I just thought it was, I thought he just looked good, effortless. So I like Warren Moon. I think he was highly underrated as a player. That's what I thought, anyway. I agree, Tommy. I just like to wait. I don't know, dude. I just like watching more. There's some players that I just like watching play, just like watching doing their thing, and Warren was one of them. I always like watching Marino play. I thought Marino was smooth. Joe Montana, if I had to pick the greatest of all time, in my opinion, is Joe Montana. I truly, in my opinion, believe Joe Montana was the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. I think so. And it's always argued. You can debate it, whatever, and it's always subjective. But yeah, I think Joe personally, I think Joe was just, God damn, he was good. He was so good. Well, shit, I got 100 goddamn messages on my phone. Of course, other people are going on. Let me see. And I bet I'm gonna go over here and look. And I would. I don't know for sure, but I bet there's a couple of streams that went live that's got "Shanty for Christ" in the title. Let me go look and see. Well, nobody is live yet. There's one dude live. I don't know who he is, but his stream title is "Eat My Dick." I don't know why I'm following him, but it says "Eat My Dick." You can say that, Vlad, okay, now you've done this already 2 or 3 times. You can say that about any quarterback in the league that's ever played. Well, he couldn't have done it without this person. He couldn't have done it without this person. Football is a team sport. I mean, of course, Joe Montana didn't throw the ball, catch it himself. Yeah, Jerry Rice is one of the best wide receiver of all time. Well, one of the best, at least. I mean, yeah, he had a great team, but that's most teams. So, I mean, shit. It's a team sport. But is he the greatest wide receiver of all time? I think he is. Personally, I think he would be. But, I mean, there's some other wide receivers that you can put in that argument. I don't always go by stats, by the way. I go by eye. But, yeah. Hello, Pimpmunk. Take this like and like it. Hell yeah. I will take that like and like it. Randy Moss and T.O. were the best ever, too. Bad they were so fucked up in trouble always. Well, that's a good argument, though. Randy Moss. I mean, you can put Randy Moss definitely in that argument. Now, he was fucked up mentally and had a bunch of issues, but Randy Moss could very well be in the argument. T.O. as well. I mean, that's like running backs, right? Most people give it to Walter Payton. I would probably say probably so. But damn, there's a lot of running backs out of Jim Brown. There's a lot of great motherfuckers out there. Damn, my memory, my fucking names, but Detroit Lions quarterback, Barry Sanders. I personally think Barry Sanders was probably the best running back of all time. Personally. Tommy seems to agree with me. Well, Jim Brown was a fullback, but yeah. But still considered a running back, Galen. But there's a lot. Emmitt Smith. But Walter Payton is definitely definitely one of the greatest, if not the greatest. I agree. He was the team leader, definitely. But Barry was too, though, right? I mean, Barry was the team leader of the line. Barry was a fucking beast, man. What's that other one? Shit. Played with the Raiders and then played with Kansas City. Allen. What's his? Allen. Wasn't it Allen? He was fucking a beast. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, Barry never had a team to go with. I mean, he was so. If you'd have put Barry on like a couple other different teams, oh my God, the Super Bowls that man would have had. By the way, next football season, we're coming up pretty soon, I guess. I am going to be doing a football show. So, yeah, and for the football fans, I'm thinking about doing. So maybe Tommy will agree to come on some, because Tommy's good for football talk. Best QBs at reading defenses: Archie Manning, Peyton Manning, Jim McMahon. Jim McMahon. I agree with everybody on that list except Jim McMahon. I don't think anyone in football history, personally, could read the field like Peyton Manning. And if anybody ever played football or knows football, like some of the guys in the chat, knows what I mean by reading the field. I don't think anybody could see the field better than Peyton. I don't think anybody could. Anybody. I don't think anybody could just see it the way he's seen it. I mean that. Yeah, I agree, Tommy. Yeah, I don't think anybody could do it like Peyton Manning. It was amazing to watch him play. It was it was actually, you knew you were watching greatness when you seen that motherfucker play football. It's just, yeah. And I am shocked that he ain't already a coach. I honestly thought he would become a coach after his quarterback career. I believe that he should be a coach. Because I've never seen. I mean, but now there's a lot of great ones out there, but I don't think anyone can just do what he did, see everything perfectly. Like boom, 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 boom. It was sharp, dude. It was sharp to watch. I'm getting tickled because I like to watch other people up in the chat room that don't have a fucking clue or don't give a shit what we're talking about right now. And they're like Razor Girl, I like to LARP. That's the reason I like sports talk. Because sports is a good discourse and discussion talk. Because everybody's got an opinion, and you can get, and it's interesting. I mean, I know a lot of you guys don't like sports and football, But you get football fans like me, Galen, Tommy, and Vlad. We can sit here and do this shit all damn day, you know. I've met Peyton dozens of times and watched him in high school at his high school. Yeah. I'm just listening and reading. I don't know a lot about football, but I have buddies that do. I'm good, Big. How you doing? I'm trying to just listen. I would not want someone to shit on my proposal like this about hockey. Sports are okay. Pretty fun to play or watch, huh? Well, the humbleness of Galen Halcyon is beautiful. By the way, if anybody wants to tip, I would be highly appreciative of it. I hadn't even checked my tips this morning. But I will now see if anybody has. Yeah, well, it's 11:23 a.m. for me. No, no one's tipped yet. So I keep off the sports talk, I guess. I keep hearing ramblings and gossip. There is somebody out there that is still talking shit about pimping. And look, I swear to God, y'all, I'm trying to take the high road. I am. But damn, when somebody just keeps poking and poking and poking, it's like your ass gets sore after a while. Pimpmunk, you're on the loudspeaker in my kitchen. We like to start off the day with the Pimpmunk Show. Well, there you go, Tingus. It's a good way to start your day, bruh. Pretty good, pretty good. There are a lot of shit, John. Yeah, there are a lot of shit, John. What's up, John? And sports journalism is weird. Because there's a lot of bias in sports journalism that pisses me off sometimes. You can tell that, they push somebody to be a star or to be great, and that's just the way it is. They're the greatest. And like they did with LeBron, right? They wanted LeBron to be the greatest basketball player ever. Sports journalists did. They wanted LeBron to be the greatest player ever. And that's it. He's the greatest player ever. And you can't. And it's bullshit. He's not the great. He's not even the best player in the league today. He's definitely not the greatest ever. And I hate when they compare him to Jordan. That's fucking bullshit. That's to me, that's a vomiting discussion. But he will never, ever, ever be as good as Jordan. Shut the fuck up with that shit. He wasn't even as good as Kobe. Kobe was better. Hell, today, KD's better. Way better. But yet they want him to be the greatest, and that's it. Well, I said KD, Kevin Durant, who I was talking about. Yeah. KD's the best. I don't say anybody can argue against that. Kevin Durant is the best player in the NBA. Watch the motherfucker play. I mean, he's great. And I personally think that basketball, the NBA, is the only pro sport where players didn't get better, right? I think other sports where the players got better, bigger, stronger, better, right? I don't think that happened in basketball. Because I honestly don't think you could take today's players and put them in with players in the past and they would win. I just don't think so. I don't think that LeBron, KD, all of them, like you put them against Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, they'd fucking kill them. Bird and them would kill them. I mean, it's just, yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. The fundamentals are gone. It's just not. It's not the same game. It's watered down. Yeah, like Galen just said, watered down. The rule changes have made the game a lot boring. Way less physical than it used to be. I mean, my older guys in the fucking chat room, like Tommy and Galen, you remember back in the day, that motherfucker bumped the hell out your ass, and the referee wouldn't call it. It'd be like, go on, play. That's just the way it is. They can't do that today. I mean, fuck, dude. Remember what's his name? Dude for the Boston Celtics. He used to wear the shit on his face at times. I can't think of his damn name. I forget names. How physical he was on the court. Agree, Tommy. Jordan would just run all over them motherfuckers with the rules today. Just run all over them. And he was tough. Jordan was tough. Bird was tough. Magic Johnson was tough. Barkley. Fuck, dude. I mean, those boys knew how to fucking play. I mean, they were rough. They got out there on the court. I mean, don't get me wrong. These guys today have talent. They're talented young men, but it's just like, I mean, to me, it's the one sport where they didn't get better. It dwindled down. Yeah, we're talking about basketball now. Basketball is close enough to hockey, so I'll follow it a bit more. Well, see, now hockey, I don't know a lot about it. I can't get in a discussion about hockey because I really don't know enough about it. What is my opinion of the U.S. figure skating team this year? I hope they win. You prefer fast-paced sports that never fucking score, basically? Is that what you're saying? You get a goddamn hockey game, 3 scores the whole fucking game. My God. Michael, LeBron, and Magic all agree that Bird was the best court general and shit taker. Yeah. Bird was phenomenal. But Bird was the shit, dude. And he was a shit talker, definitely. Physical player too. Yeah, they were all physical back then, though. I agree. Bill Russell was a motherfucker, man. Bill Russell was a boss. Vidya. I think I'm gonna have to shit here in a minute. But them feet starting to hurt again. See, when my feet ease off, that's when I come in here and get on here and try to talk. And then they start hurting the damn again. Oh yeah, dude. I love to watch. Well, I mean, you can go back. Okay, everybody talks about the pro games between Bird and Johnson. You know, they go back to college, man. I mean, it was. Yeah. Wilt Chamberlain played 10 years less than Kareem. The all-time scoring record would be very different. I'd probably have to agree with that, Tom. Both were amazing, though. I like Kareem, too. Kareem was a bad boy. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar. That was a tall man. Damn. I said, damn. Anyways. Alright, we get it on. We get it annoyed. We get it. Oh my goodness. 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 So, anyways, my balls. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I need some tips. Clock pairs. We need it. Tommy from the Bronx is on the clock. Yes, Galen, my balls smell. They smell like 4-day-old salami. Salami balls. Salami balls. I got them salami balls. Oh, salami balls. Let me see here. On the clock, I just bought a Porsche. I need tips. Well, I definitely need tips. I'm trying to pay rent. I ain't got my damn rent up yet. I did skip bologna went straight for salami. What's up, James? That's my brother, everybody. Say hey to my brother. I'm going to, James, I don't even know if James knows this, but next month I'm trying to go to Reno, right? And I'm going to try after I leave Reno to go out to Palm Springs for a couple of days. Or at least a day to see my brother. I've been taking a whole bath. That's what I've been doing. I've been washing my balls with a rag, soap water. Don't say anything to get you in trouble. Don't say anything. Hell yeah, bro. Hells to the yells, bro. Hells to the yells. Could we revamp the GoFundMe and get, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I ain't never pretty. Motherfucker ain't sent no tip. He lying. Yeah, he did actually. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy did send a tip. He sent a $50 tip. I just now seen it. Thank you, Tommy. That was very kind of you, my brother. Nobody wants to talk about that shit, Tingus. This ain't Shabisky's chat room. Ain't nobody trying to talk about this shit. Ain't nobody trying to talk about this shit. You'd like to talk about it? Well, there you go. I'm timing your ass out for just that. How about that, motherfucker? How about that, homeboy? Homeboy? Fuck with me, homeboy. Humbug. I'm a dictator. I'm a dude fucking tater tots. I'm a dictator. Humbug. Let's see. Rogue One is an amazing film. See, I don't. You know what I don't like? I'm gonna be honest with you. People who say like Happy Monday, Happy Sunday, Happy Wednesday. I don't like that. I don't like that. James, you are not Mexican. Stop it. Just because you put your dick in one, don't mean you are one. Stop it. You don't see me saying that I'm black, do you? Boom. Boom. I'm about to be going pretty shortly. I can't stay long this morning because my feet hurt. And I'm also trying to book this week's guests. Boy, I'll tell you what now. I'm gonna people need to straighten up. A salsa dog. A salsa dog. Like me a good old salsa dog with some freedom fries. Chris a raisin is fine. Oh, Coho bitch. Coho bitch is fine too. Hey, Coho bitch. How you doing? I prefer dick-handed bitch, but I'll be that too. I hear you. I hear you, baby. Oh, pimpy boy. The pipes are falling. To be honest, I have met you many times under my old profile, and you have always barely tolerated me. I don't know who the fuck you are, bro, okay? You have actually met me. You physically met me. Seems there is a pattern. I don't know who you are, though. See, I've always barely tolerated you. I don't know. I barely tolerate a lot of people. People tend to get on my fucking nerves. So that's a long goddamn list right there, buddy. It's a long list. I kept egging you on about the Rebzion thing back when it was relevant. Maybe switch up your track and see if you get different results. But the same behavior gets you the same response every time. You would think it would do otherwise. Yeah. It's true. When was technically me and the Rebzion thing was never really relevant. It's just I don't like the dude. What's the big fucking deal about that? Alright guys, I'm gonna go. Because my feet are starting to really hurt. That's the reason I was laid back a minute ago. I'm gonna go in there and put my feet up. I may be back at some point today or tonight. I don't know. I'll definitely be back tomorrow night because it's Monday night tomorrow. The show will go on. I do know that Skep Talk Live will be here tomorrow night. I don't know who else, but we're working on it. So I'll see you guys then. Holla.